Hello everybody and welcome to this breakdown of hole number 1 for Pro and Expert in the Vintage Open Tournament. The video here is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic, and I would really like to hear your thoughts about this type of video in the comment section. Like, did you like it? Do you want more of it? Because, you know, I'm thinking about once when I come to specific holes further into the tournament, after the general tournament guide is done, I would like to do a video or two to show specific key holes and the adjustment that I'm using there to give you an easier time on dropping that one. And on this video, as I said, I'm going to go and cover hole number 1. Hole number 1 is a must eagle. You can see I got it 2 out of 2 in Pro, and I'm going for the dunk. And I understand that if you haven't dunked before, it's might going to look strange. But I'm going to take you through it. I'm going to show you first what reference that I'm using. And then I'm going to show you the dunks, of course. I'm going to roll the video here directly. So we're going to start with the drive. And the drive here, I'm using an extra mile, 4.5 bar topspin, and as much side spin to the right. Have in mind here now that it doesn't have to be a kingmaker. You can play with basically whatever ball. The reason I'm using a kingmaker is to give myself distance, especially also now when we do have some headwind. I'm making it easy for myself, adjusting my rings with a 20% over adjustment, and then giving myself just a tiny bit curl to the right with a smidge of overpower, not much. I'm using, as I said, 4.5 bar topspin and as much side spin to the right possible. I hit it great, which is okay. We can hit it great and it's not going to be doing anything. And this is important. How many yards did we drive? 356. That's the mark that you're looking for. You're looking for the mark in between 355 and 360. That's the mark you are looking for. And then you're going to adjust the dunk as following. And be ready with a pen and paper here. You're gonna play it in minimum distance of your club as a start. Then you're going to under adjust as for playing it uphill 15%. That's super important. Another thing that is very important with this dunk is that you need to aim for the very back end of the cup. That is very important, as it is very easy to go short when we dunk with an uphill approach. And we're gonna, after our opponent's drive, the first dunk is gonna come, then the other video is just purely showing the other dunk. And I'm going to show you one dunk for Expert as well, and explain a little bit there. Our opponent goes to 370, and if we do go that far, then we're gonna have to play with a wedge. And I want to play with a thorn. I do want to play with a dunk in minimum distance, as I feel that I have a better way to drop this one than I do have with a wedge. You can see here, look how I'm aiming at the back of the cup with the blue arrows there. You can see the blue arrows is at the back end of the cup, and then we're going to adjust once again uphill minus 15% with minimum distance of our club. So it doesn't matter if you have thorn, hornet, falcon, claw. You can play with whatever there that you feel comfortable with, but just by knowing those adjustments, you're gonna get this dunk in the hole. So I'm gonna go directly to the other dunk, which is from the back 9 on Pro. Like, same type of situation. We drove a little bit we drove a little bit not a little bit, we drove basically the same, and once again 355 to 360 yard mark. That's what we're looking for. Aim for the back end of the cup. You can see I'm very firm with that. My blue arrows should be in the back end of the cup, then adjusted for minimum distance with a 15% over adjustment. And once again, we're gonna have the same type of situation. We're gonna drop it, we're gonna get a very safe eagle here for hole number 1. And we need this eagle. And that's as well why I want to make this video for you, to show you the approach that I have had a very good result on. And it's not suggested the dunk in the regular tournament guide. So this is a special one, and I'm going to log over to the Expert adjustment to actually show you that it is the same. The thing is with the Expert one is that I missed on hole 1. The reason I missed on hole 1 was because I didn't aim at the back of the cup. So that is so important that is almost incredible how important that is. So we're going to take up the video here. We're going to go into the expert account. And so I'm going to take in here to the replay section. We're gonna go in to recent. We're gonna like what we have 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Here we do have like the second shot. Now this is a replay, hard to see, but also drove around 360 yards on this one and went with minimum distance adjustment with a minus 15% uphill, and then of course minimum numbers. So you can see using max backspin. Now this is a replay, hard to see, but I wanted to show you this on expert as well. So I'm using the same type of reference, aiming for the mark of 355 to 360 with my drive. So I'm not pushing my drive hard. I'm just wanted to make sure that I'm coming into a very good situation. Now this replay seems to be very strange, but that is, I'm gonna take it like that, and we're gonna actually check the scorecard, which is here. Here you can see the scorecard. I missed on hole 1, got it on hole 10. So, ladies and gentlemen, this was hole number 1 and hole number 10 for pro and expert. I want you to play the dunk, because I do believe that if you can find a spot between 355 and 360 yard mark, when you replicate the drive as I'm doing, showing there in pro, then you're definitely going to have a very good chance for making that eagle. So the video is sponsored by Golf Clash and Playdemic. Good luck in the tournament.